Will Bill pop up on the screen, or are we waiting for that to work?
He's on.
Okay,
Okay, we are good to go.
all right, I'm calling to order September 2nd of 2025 Middleton Finance and Personnel Committee meeting. Roll call. Does Bill want to do that remotely, or would you like to do it, Brian?
I can do that here.
Thank you.
Alder Hiram,
Here.
Alder Lorman,
Here.
Alder Crow.
Here. Okay, thank you very much. Moving on to approval of the minutes from the August 19th meeting. Do we have any additions or updates for Bill or comments?
No.
Okay, we'll accept the minutes as submitted. Then moving on to audit of the bills, and I see Bill is online and available. Bill, do we have anything we want to note?
I have no additions tonight.
Okay. Do I have I'd like to make a motion for accepting and audit bills.
I'll second that.
Okay. And all those in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, thank you very much. Moving on to resolutions. First one is the resolution 2025-42, amending the 2025 stormwater utility budget for Middleton Hills Southeast and Spring Hills project. There's no net impact here.
This is an IRO. I move to recommend that council adopt resolution 2025-42.
All righty,
This is Crow, I'll second.
okay. Any discussions?
I don't know if Luke is on. I did wonder about the timeline for these projects, and given how a lot of public works projects have disrupted transportation, whether there might be any impacts on the mobility of vehicles or people on bikes or walking.
This has been, Luke could not make it here tonight, but on behalf of Luke, so got some notes, but no, both projects are intended to still be completed this fall. And there should not be any interruption or very minimal interruption, if any, to roadways and public services as well.
Okay.
For the projects.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any other questions or comments?
No.
Okay, all those in favor of the resolution 2025-42, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Moving on to agreements and contracts. Award of bid to Integrity Grading and Excavation for the Spring Hill Pond dredging. I guess that's 21-107A and the Middleton Hills SE, I'm assuming that's Southeast Pond dredging, 21-107B. Fiscal impact is $298,273.95.
As recommended by the Water Resources Management Commission, I move to recommend that council award the bid to Integrity Grading and Excavating for the Spring Hill Pond dredging and Middleton Hills Southeast Pond dredging.
This is Crow, I'll second.
Okay, thank you very much. Any discussion, questions for staff?
I had a question. Sorry, Ben, I should have warned you. I know at the WRMC meeting, when this project, the Middleton Hill Southeast Pond dredging was discussed, there was a request for the addition of some trees. And I was just wondering if, do you know whether that's in the plans? And if not, if that can be something the city puts on its list of things to do?
I think if it wasn't included within the contract, that's certainly something the city could add, and we can work with Kevin Short.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay. All those in favor of the award to bid to Integrity Grading and Excavation for Spring Hills Pond, say aye.
Aye.
I
Any opposed?
just wanted to clarify that the Middleton Hills Pond was part of that.
Okay, great, fantastic. Moving on to agreements with Baker Tilly for a 3-year extension to the agreement for audit services for the fiscal years 2025 through 27. This does have a fiscal impact of $234,900 for a 3-year cost for basis audits and state reports.
I move to recommend that council approve a 3-year extension to the agreement with Baker Tilly for audit services for fiscal years 2025 through 2027.
All right, a second.
Crow, I'll second.
Okay, any discussion and questions for Bill?
I have a question. The $7,500 that as an additional one-time cost for the first year of implementation of the new enterprise resource planning system. Can you just help me understand what Baker Tilly will do with that new system? Like, what's the work they would perform for $7,500?
Yeah, as part of that, the first year following implementation, they will be going through and reviewing and updating all of the internal control documents and procedures, doing additional testing, testing the processes that are mapped out in the new system, as well as incorporating things like the updated chart of accounts into their auditing system. So it's uh, essentially a relook and update of their audit procedures, kind of evaluating which things to test, and then the additional work to set all of that up within their auditing system.
Okay, thank you.
And I have a question just on, I guess this is kind of in general too. When we do an extension, are the prices comparable if we were to ask for bids? Is this something that we would bid out normally? See if there are other places that could do it cheaper?
Yeah, so the city has periodically gone out and solicited proposals, and that was done originally when we made the switch to Baker Tilly approximately 7 years ago at this point. At that point, we solicited proposals, reviewed them, and selected Baker Tilly. And the original agreement was for a 3-year term with 2 optional extensions, which we did choose to exercise. There's nothing that would require us to go out for bid at this point. What we discussed was soliciting a proposal from Baker Tilly and checking to make sure that the amounts were reasonable. We felt they did come back with a reasonable proposal with the 3% increase each year. I do get information that we share amongst finance directors in the area, just making sure that what we're seeing is comparable with what prices other comparable municipalities are seeing. And our thought was based on the proposal that we received, feeling that the prices were reasonable, and given the timing with the ERP project that's just getting underway, that we're recommending an additional extension. The 3-year period should hopefully carry us through ERP implementation. And then we felt like if there would be a desire to go out and solicit proposals from multiple firms, that might be the appropriate time at the end of this 3-year extension.
Okay, thanks.
And Bill, as you stated, there's nothing requiring the city to go out